For 40 years, doctors waved a finger at anyone over 60 who reached for more than one egg. Too much cholesterol, they said. Bad for the heart. But something is shifting in nutrition circles, and it's making a lot of seniors wonder if they gave up one of the best foods on their plate for nothing.
So, what actually happens inside an older body when 4 eggs become part of the daily routine? The answer is a little more surprising than most people expect.
Let's start with the warning itself. Back in the 1980s, the fear of dietary cholesterol was everywhere. Egg yolks were treated almost like a loaded weapon.
But newer research has softened that story in a big way.
For most adults, the cholesterol we eat has a much smaller effect on blood cholesterol than scientists once believed, meaning a whole generation may have avoided eggs for reasons that no longer hold up. And that matters because seniors needed what eggs were offering more than anyone.
Here's one reason why.
After the age of 50, the body starts breaking down muscle faster than it builds it back. That slow fade is behind a lot of the weakness, balance issues, and falls older adults struggle with. Eggs carry something called leucine, an amino acid that works like a switch for muscle repair.
4 eggs gives a solid dose of it, especially first thing in the morning, which is exactly when most seniors eat the least protein.
Small habit, big ripple effect.
But muscle is only part of the picture.
Egg yolks happen to be one of the richest natural sources of choline, a nutrient the brain uses to build acetylcholine, the messenger behind memory and focus.
Surveys suggest most older adults fall well short of what they need.
Some studies have linked higher choline intake with sharper thinking later in life. It's one of those nutrients almost nobody talks about, yet the brain can't really do without it. The eyes get their share too. Lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that gather in the back of the eye, may help support protection against macular degeneration and cataracts, 2 of the biggest reasons vision fades after 60. Eggs deliver these compounds in a form the body absorbs unusually well, better in fact than many leafy greens, a strange little advantage hiding in plain sight.
And the benefits keep stacking?
Eggs are one of the few natural sources of vitamin D, which many seniors run low on without realizing. They also bring vitamin B12.
And here's where it gets interesting.
As people age, the stomach becomes less efficient at pulling B12 from food, and low levels can look a lot like memory decline. Add selenium and iodine into the mix, and it starts to make sense why some nutritionists are calling eggs one of the most complete foods on Earth. Of course, 4 eggs a day isn't right for everyone. A small group of people are what researchers call hyper-responders, meaning their cholesterol does rise noticeably. Anyone with existing heart or kidney concerns should talk with their doctor before making a change.
And how the egg is cooked matters more than most folks realize. Soft-boiled or gently scrambled is a very different food from one deep-fried in cheap oil.
So where does that leave the humble egg? Probably closer to an unsung hero than a villain. For aging muscles, for memory, for eyes, for bones. Few foods cover so much ground in one shell. Sometimes the simplest thing on the plate is doing the heaviest lifting. Before changing your routine, have a quick chat with your doctor, but it might just be time to look at eggs with fresh eyes.